Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. Just wanted to let everyone know that we are on board. Share as much as you can, please. Every time that you share, your name goes into the bucket for a free reading at the end of the month, which the next 2 weeks, I guess. Hi, Erica. For those just coming on, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me, so just kind of bear with us. The best way to do this is to keep your name in the feed, with either an emoji or hi or something, and that's the best way to get your reading. In the meantime, we have new psychic development and mediumship classes starting Monday, March 29th. If you're interested, you can private message either myself or Michelle, or you can pick up the applications at Open Circle, which is Friday night or Saturday night this week, both at 7:30 in the evening. So come on in. Now, before I get started doing readings tonight, I wanted to let people know we had some issues last night on Facebook. Those issues are that we had a troll, if you want to call it that, spamming our show. And what he is doing is going around and saying, private message me for your reading. He is then trying to get a lot of personal information. It's very dangerous. Unless I tell you, and he's telling people that he's associated with me and works with me. Unless I tell you directly, or Michelle tells you directly, there is no one that works with me unless I have them sitting in the seat here next to me. Please understand that, okay? I just want everyone to be aware of it. I don't want any problems. I don't want to see anybody getting scammed. That really worries me. So please keep that in mind, okay? I think that's about it as far as that goes. So we're going to get going. The only other thing I wanted to mention, I've had a lot of people asking for Moldavite in the store. We now have it. As of tonight, we have Moldavite in the store. So if you're interested in it, come on down. Okay. And I only announced that tonight because people have been waiting a long time for it. It takes forever to get it. All right. Where are we going here? Linda M. Hi, Linda. How are you? Linda, I have a man here and he's juggling, like literally juggling something in his hands. And he's laughing. He's saying he used to try to juggle everything and he just was never very good at it. And he's laughing and he's saying, neither are you, but that's okay because we make a good pair. Again, he's laughing about it, which tells me he has a wonderful sense of humor. And he's also trying to get a point across to you that you need to stop. You need to stop trying to please everyone else around you, and you need to start working on pleasing yourself, Linda. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. He's adamant about it. He says, I spent my entire life trying to please everybody, and look where I am. Just don't do it. Please yourself, and the ones that are supposed to be pleased in the process will be. You need to take care of you. That's the bottom line, okay? I hope that makes sense. God bless, and I'll leave that with you. All right. Thank you, Denise. I finally got it chopped. They took 11 inches off my hair, folks. All right. Well, Linda, I believe I'm feeling like a grandfather figure with him. Tall man. But he had a wonderful sense of humor. Okay? All right. Autumn O, how are you? There's a woman that comes in, Autumn, and there's a frown on her face. Excuse me. I left my soda in the other room. Could you get it, please? Thank you. Autumn, she's saying there is a time for everything, and right now it's not yours. You need to step back. Something is happening within the family, Autumn, where you need to step back. Thank you. and you need to reassess the entire situation. I'm not sure what she's talking about. She's telling me it's personal, but she wants you to be careful. She's saying because you're going to wind up hurting yourself. Step back and look at it from someone else's point of view, and you'll see what the real story is. All right. This woman was very point blank when she spoke. A grandmother. No, she's not young. This is an older woman. Very point blank. She didn't mince words. She didn't play word games. She told it like it is. And that made a lot of enemies in her lifetime. But the ones that loved her, it was 110%. And there was no going back, no change in their mind, because they appreciated her honesty and her forthrightness. Okay, that was her trademark. And to me, that's a wonderful trademark to have. Okay, I'll leave that with you. All right. Again, folks, we don't necessarily see it on board here until after the show. If there is anyone spamming saying PM me for your private reading, please ignore them, tell them to go away, do something, but whatever you do, don't get into it with them, okay? Because they're just scamming. They are not affiliated with me in any way. Lou Miller, I'll talk to you in a while. Lou, are you having headaches? Again, I'm not a medical doctor here. Have you been having a lot of headaches? Because there's like a spirit doctor here, and he's rubbing the top of my head. All right, it's more the crown chakra. A lot of new ideas have been coming in, but they're, I want to say, testing you. All right, the testing is testing your resolve, testing your dedication. And I want to say, ignore it all. Just allow yourself to be yourself. You're going to make it. You're going to be fine. You don't need to depend on other people for the wisdom that you're looking for, because you already have it within yourself. And I want to say, whatever this is going on with the family right now, it's like kind of extract yourself from the situation, because nothing you can say or do will change anyone's mind. It's just going to create more bad feelings. Please just be careful. I really want to say that there's a woman here, and it's like she's giving you the biggest hug she can possibly give you. A little woman. Again, I just feel a lot of love coming from her, Lou. I hope the message makes sense. God bless. All right. Again, folks, open circles this week. We have one Friday, and we also have one on Saturday. You can come to one or both, whichever you prefer. Okay, thank you, Lou. All right. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. Anyway, come on in for an open circle. You'll enjoy it, I promise. Everyone is guaranteed a message. Whether it comes from me or one of the other mediums, it really doesn't matter. It's all works for the good. All right. Suzanne Mcintosh, how are you? Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, by the way. I know my mother was full Irish, so we had our Irish stew last night because I couldn't get to it today. Suzanne, why am I feeling ladders all around you? Are you trying to climb ladders? I don't know if this is physical, as in literal, or if it's like, climbing a corporate ladder. But I feel you trying to climb a ladder, Suzanne. Can you explain to me which one? Because in all honesty, I feel it can pertain to either one or both. Excuse me. I just know that the time has come. Okay, metaphorically. Well, the time has come to climb that ladder because the changes that you're looking for aren't going to be made until you make it to the top. You're well on your way. You haven't reached the zenith of it yet. Please, whatever you do, don't give up. There is a spirit, I want to say a spirit guide here. I feel very old English with him. You know, the proper suit, the watch with the fob, the whole 9 yards. The black and white shoes. Something about the black and white shoes is important. He's here to teach you new things, to teach you new understanding. He's also saying it's time for you, Suzanne, to come out of your shell. All right. I don't know. It tells me, what he's telling me is that you have a tendency to be very shy, especially around people that are new in your life. But it's okay to come out of that shell because you're not going to be burned. You're not going to get hurt. It's time for your life. It's time for your personal life to take off. You've been doing for everybody else for so long that you forgot how to do for yourself. Okay, I'm going to leave that for now, Suzanne. God bless. Wow. Remember, please, to share as much as possible. Every time you share, your name gets put into the drawing for a free reading the end of the month, the last Wednesday of the month. So keep that in mind. Is it Brenna? Brenna Morway? Hi, Brenna. What is so new and exciting around you, Brenna? I don't even know if you know it to be new and exciting, but it's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling there's a man and a woman that come in. I believe they're husband and wife, possibly grandparents or great-grandparents, but I want to say more towards the grandparents. She's talking about how she used to dress you and to dress you up and play, and you may not remember it, but that's some of her fondest memories. She's saying because you grew into such a little know-it-all. That's her words, not mine. Please understand that. She's happy with the woman that you're becoming. Not that you have become, but one that you are in the process of becoming, because you're exploring a lot of new things in your life. And that's good. That's really good. It's just, don't be afraid to stop and take a breath when you need one. I really feel strong that you need to be okay with that. You need to be okay with admitting, saying, wow, this is a bit much for me. I need help. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. She's here to help as much as she can, but she says ultimately you're the one that has to make the choices. All I can do is support you. Okay? I hope it makes sense, Brenna. God bless. Wow, my mouth feels like I got cotton in it tonight. This is strange. All right. Again, for those of you that are just coming on, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. Just so that you know that, in order to get a reading, keep your name in the feed, whether it's saying hi a million times or putting up an emoji, whatever, keeping your name in the feed, you have a better chance of getting a reading. Also, there has been a spammer. I don't see him from this side until after we're checking, going back and checking the show after we're off the air. There has been a spammer. He is from Africa. I believe that's what his that's what his profile said.
Says, yes.
He claims to be working with me, and he is not. If he does harass you, please do not give him any information whatsoever. Ignore him, delete him, do something. But one individual almost got taken pretty bad last night with it. Thank goodness she had the state of mind to call and say, hey, wait a minute, I got to check this out. So please remember that, keep it in mind. And it's not just this show, it's not happening to everyone out there. Like there's always got to be someone to wreck a good thing. Okay. Is it Devin Wiederman? Okay, Devin. Wow. Devin, I'm feeling a lot of mixed emotions around you right now. It's like there's a part of you that wants to be happy and gay and, you know, everything's all right. And there's another part that's saying that that's wrong. You can't do that. It's almost like you're fighting. I don't know if you're fighting yourself or you're fighting family or you're fighting other people around you. But I want to say, please, just start doing things for yourself. You don't have to have permission. You don't have to ask for permission or acceptance for your pattern of thoughts because your thoughts are yours and they're there for a reason. Even if they aren't absolutely correct, that's part of the learning curve that we all go through. The Spirit is here and just saying, please be yourself. Stop trying to keep up with everyone else. You're perfect just the way you are. All right. Have you had a temper lately? Or you get really, really upset with people very easily? I guess the best way to put that is it all depends on you and any given situation that you're involved in. But when it comes to family, you're fierce. Okay. All right. Just know that you have a lot of spiritual support behind you, but keep it real. Whatever you do, above all things, keep it real, keep it honest, and you're going to succeed. Okay? Even if it seems like it's not going to happen, it will. It'll just take a little bit longer. I'm going to leave that. God bless. Mary Lynn Garrison, I'm sorry. Mary Lou, does the name Billy mean anything to you?
Mary Lynn.
What?
You still called her Mary Lou.
Well, I'm sorry. I meant Mary Lynn Garrison. Hi. Okay. Would you know a Bill if I brought him to you? I want to say Bill Garrison. Big man. Very strict. Very, your great granddad. Okay. A big man, very strict, very powerful. It's like if he said jump, people didn't ask anything other than how high. Okay. Wow. That's really, really strict. For as strict as he was, it was all about family. Nothing came before family with this man. And he would fight them. He would fight to the ends of the earth to keep his family safe and well cared for. I feel there's a lot about him that was misunderstood, but he's telling me that you have a lot of the same qualities or the same traits that he has. And that's because he wanted to see the family line continue, and he wanted to make sure that you knew where you were going in life. He said a lot of people didn't in his time. But just know that he loves you and he's proud of the woman that you're becoming. And he says to make sure that you understand, not that you have become, you're not there yet, but he is proud of the woman that you're becoming. It's like even in death, he can't give a nice compliment. Wow, this man's something. But hey, that's the way some of them are. I'm going to leave that for now. God bless. Know that your great-grandfather loved you. Even if you didn't know him, he knew you, always has. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. All right, hold on here. Thanks, Tracy. I had 11 inches cut off it. It's still got to go a little shorter, I think, but we're getting there. A little bit at a time. Leanne Lewandowski. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Leanne, are you having a problem with your ear? All at once, I just got sharp pain on that side. Okay, Leanne, have you been having difficulties with like pain in your ear? All right, I don't feel, I'm not the medical doctor here, but I don't feel, or Spirit's telling me it's not like you have an ear infection. It's because you're not hearing what you need to hear. Something about you're just not hearing what you need to hear. You need to be open up to some new possibilities. I feel something has to do, okay, something has to do with,
I'm seeing it.
all right, you've been seeing those numbers. Well, I don't want to say, just go ahead and play them because I don't know what your financial situation is, but I do know that Spirit is saying you've not been listening to them. Okay? And you need to listen. As far as numerology goes, I'm not that well versed enough in it to be able to tell you what those numbers mean. However, I can find someone that can do that. All right. I hope that makes. Well, Leanne, it's not so much that you need to hear with your ears. It's like I want to say, shut your ears down, listen with your heart. It's coming through your emotions and your thought processes. It's the way Spirit works with us most of the time. But you need to be open to it. I guess that's the bottom line, is you need to trust it and you need to be open to it. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. Wow. Excuse me. Just don't give up on it, Leanne. Just don't give up on it. You'll be okay. You'll have the answer. Lisa Ald. There's a woman that stomps in here, literally stomps. I don't know if she was just heavy-footed or she's just trying really hard to get my attention. But she's saying, I want to be heard. Okay, Lisa, all I'm getting, I'm not sure if she's referring to your daughter or who she's referring to, either you or her daughter, your daughter. But she's saying, you tell that woman to get going and stop procrastinating. Stop putting off what you know has to be done. There is some type of traveling involved. But I really, at this point, I'm feeling that what I'm hearing, Lisa, is more with you than with your daughter. You're the one that's supposed to be traveling right now. And she's saying, you've got to listen to me. Just because you've got to be there for her. I don't know who she's referring to. It's something about an elderly woman. She needs your help in only ways that you can help her, Lisa. Think about it, please, because I do feel that this is a family member. It's like you have to make things right with her. Excuse me. In making things right, it's going to take a lot of pressure off and a lot of, for lack of another way to put it, a lot of guilt. I don't know what the guilt is about, but it's the way it's coming in. I'm going to leave that for now because I'm not sure where it's going. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a family member. It could just be a close friend, someone that you really care about, like, like a member of your family. We all have those people in our lives. Just remember that we talked about it, okay? It's going to make sense very, very soon, I promise. I apologize for the yawning. I give up on this show. On Wednesday nights, I sit here and yawn, and I don't know why. I'm fine Tuesdays and I'm fine Thursdays, but Wednesday I'm yawning. It really has to do with the energy that's coming in. And I want to say with the strength and the speed it's coming in tonight is a little bit different. Just trying out some new things here tonight, folks, and the energy is intensified to where from what it normally is. Stop laughing at me. That's Michelle. She's not being nice. All right. All right. Hi, Gail. It's a little bit better tonight. At least the computer's staying on for us. Okay. Okay, I'll be honest, folks. I'm sitting here, and for the first time, I'm holding a piece of Tektite, and the energy here, or not Tektite, Moldavite, and the energy here is tremendous, and it's weighing. I'm putting it down for a while. Okay. Ann Johnston. Okay, Ann. You're asking did daughter Sarah send a message to
Her dad.
Her dad? Through music? I want to say yeah, because it's the only way she can get him to listen.
He tries.
And that's what she's saying. She says, the only way he'll listen to me. It's a good thing. It's not anything negative. And I want to say just follow it. Because I want to say it's the truth. She's trying real hard to get something across to him. It's a feeling of trying to make up for something. But just know that she loves and misses him. She misses you too. She's saying it's never one way. She used to think it was, but she knows differently now. So I'm going to leave that. God bless. Keep it up. Oh, God. All right. Where are we going? Hi, Linnea. How are you?
Tony's on too.
Tony?
Mm-hmm. Tony's on.
Oh, hi, Tony. I didn't catch on. Yeah, there she is. Wow, there's some wild energy here. I love it. Okay. Melanie Lawyer.
We'll read two.
Melanie, there's a man that comes through with some kind of a cake, like celebration. Is this a birthday? He wants you to celebrate with him. He's saying it's time to celebrate. It's time to let go of the past and to celebrate. I don't feel he's been in spirit a tremendously long time. Okay, the anniversary of the day he died. Okay. Well, then, Melanie, what he's doing is he wants you to celebrate that time because that was I know this sounds strange, and it was hard for you because you were the one left behind. It was a beginning for him.
It's like a reunion.
Getting rid of all the negativity of a physical body that no longer wants to work. All the anger and everything that goes with that. And he wants you to celebrate with him. He doesn't want the tears. He wants you to be happy.
Plus, we don't realize they have a reunion when they get up there because they're seeing everybody that has been waiting for them. They're seeing all the ones who have passed before them. So it's a reunion for them as well. So they're happy. They're not,
Yeah, I told you folks I'd get her reading. She's an excellent medium. She's a healer, but she's also an excellent medium. By the way, this Saturday we will be at the Stone Jug. Where is it? Leisha, I know you're on here.
Salisbury Center.
Salisbury Center, that's it. We're going to be at the Stone Jug. I will be doing readings. Michelle will be giving healing. She just found that out, by the way. But we will be working up there this weekend.
Leisha just find that out too.
I think so.
Sorry, Leisha.
It's going to be a good weekend,
You can
folks.
text her and tell her off later.
Okay, you can give me hell later. It's all right.
You just kind of threw me in there with you.
Wow, you've been throwing me under the bus all night.
You didn't throw me under the bus. You threw me into a job.
Rick and Stephanie Ireland, how are you? Why am I seeing parasols with the two of you? Old style parasols. I don't know if this is your daughters playing dress up, but I'm seeing old fashioned like parasols and just, they want you to know that they're happy. And like everyone else, they don't want the sadness because they're coming to celebrate. They're coming to have fun and to celebrate springtime and all that comes with it. I don't know if this is your favorite time of the year, but it is definitely theirs. And I know that's kind of hard to say right now because it's not 70 degrees and warm out yet. But springtime is definitely here. And they want you to celebrate. They want you to celebrate the sun and being outside and everything that goes with it because it's just so much for them. Okay? They're afraid that there's sadness there. They're always with you, always have been and always will be. But you need to know, that it's a renewal. Springtime is all about renewal and rebirth and celebrating. And that's what they're here to remind you about tonight. Okay?
That's her favorite time.
Sometimes taking some advice out of a child's playbook is sometimes the best thing for us. Mm-hmm. And that's what I feel is going on here. Okay? They want you happy. All right, Shy Gamer Girl Gaming. Erica, really? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. All right, anyway, Erica. Obviously, you work with a computer because you're into the gaming. Do you work with computers on a regular basis? I'm asking because I'm seeing, this computer sitting in front of me, and it's like, oh Lord, all at once my head is pounding. And it's not a physical thing with me. I feel it's more with you. I want to tell you, please, just be careful that you don't overdo it. And I'm not talking about the gaming. I'm talking about the time that you're in front of a computer. Okay, because it's really, really important. You haven't really taken time you need to be outside a little bit more. You know, if it's possible, take the game outside with you. Do something, but get outside, get some air. You're going to feel so much better. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Folks, we have classes beginning on the 29th of March. It's a Monday evening, the last Monday of the month. It's $20 a week, and it's 10 weeks of all the basics of what we do, why we do it, the mechanics of it. And I'm here to tell you the classes are a lot of fun. Everybody that comes in, you know, there's laughter, there's camaraderie, and there's learning. And it's to teach you mediumship. Can't teach you to be psychic, you already are. I can teach you how to fine tune those skills, but it's mostly about learning mediumship, working with spirit, talking to spirit. Because it's absolute necessity, I know, in my life and a lot of people that I know, because it's what gets us through. All right, you ought to give it a try. And it's set up so that it's $20 a week. You can try it for a week. If it's not what you like, you can leave, and you don't owe anyone anything. That's the way we like to keep it. Okay, that starts the 29th. We have open circle this Friday and Saturday. Friday night will be with me. Saturday night will be with Tony Lamanna and Jamie Norton, both excellent mediums, and they always have excellent circles. So come on down, either one or the other, or both, whichever one works for you. Either way, it's $10 a person admission, and then you will be given the chance. You'll be receiving a reading or a message from somebody, whether it's from me or one of the other mediums, but you're also given the chance to experience spirit communication yourself for the first time. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Melanie Lawyer. Hi, Melanie. All right, Melanie. There's a woman that comes in and she's showing me, it's like, excuse me, from the waist down is severe pain. I don't know if it's hips or legs or what. And I don't know if it was hers or if this is yours. Are you having physical difficulties right now, Melanie? I would like the lower back or hips or something like that. Jan, just take a moment and answer. I'd appreciate it. I know, again, we're on this time delay. I think it won't work for me either. Okay, hi, Melanie. All right. Just take it easy, please. Be careful that you don't overdo it. You have a tendency to do that once in a while, but in your defense, it's only when you're really excited about something and you feel really strongly about something. It's a good thing, but just be careful that you don't overdo it, because that's that's mostly important right now. Okay? I'm going to leave that with you for now. So God bless. Okay, we are almost done. Sarah Jane. Okay, Melanie, Sarah, just hold on a minute. It was her pain. Melanie, you said it was her pain. Okay, but she's telling me that there's issues with you developing as well. Again, I'm not a doctor. I can only give it the way it's coming in. Okay, psychically or mediumistically. And I just want to say, be very careful. Okay? Sarah Jane, there is a woman standing here, and as much as she's here, it's like she's dressed up in this costume, and all I want to do is sit here with a fit of the giggles and just laugh. She had a way of making you laugh when things were going really crazy in your life when you were younger. She was the only one that could coax a smile out of you. You have a tendency to be very moody or very, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just you have a tendency to, moods hit, and it's like they hit you hard. And it comes out on a very emotional level. She's saying she was like that. She had to toughen up, and she wants you to toughen up as well, too. And that's easier said than done, whether it's coming from spirit or otherwise. It's very difficult to do. But know that she's here and she wants to help you. Just lean on her. I feel a grandmother with her. She's saying, lean on me. I can help you. She says it's a learned thing. It's something that she never really learned in her life and wished that she had taken the time to. Okay, I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. And we have time for maybe one more. Folks, please share the video as much as possible. That gets our word out there, lets people know what we're up to. It also helps you to get a chance to have a free reading with me. So every time that you put in to share, your name goes into the bin, if you call it. I don't know what you want to call it. But there's a chance that you can win a free reading from it. And we do appreciate all your help. Cauldron. All right, it's in the cauldron. Again, classes beginning on Monday, March 29th. If you're interested, you can either private message me or Michelle Forsey, or if you come to one of the circles, you can pick up an application there. Okay? And open circle this week is Friday and Saturday, so that you have a chance to do one or the other or both. All right, we have one more left. Okay. Mary Holmes. Hi, Mary. I can't write when you're doing that. Okay, Mary. Do you know the statue, The Thinker? I have a man in front of me here, and he's literally doing the pose of the thinker. And I want to laugh because I want to say that's the last thing this man ever did in his life was really think things through. If he decided he wanted to do something, he just got up and did it, and usually wound up in some pretty serious consequences. Do you know who I'm talking about, Mary? He's not a bad guy. He's really not. He was always forever, someone was helping him pick up the pieces of his life. And he wants you to know that it doesn't have to be that way. He would never listen, but he wants you to listen. And he's saying just taking the time to talk more with people will help so much, and really listening to them. He was a real stickler for listening and hearing the whole story before he made a decision, either with an opinion or an action. I guess that's the best way I can say that. Please take his lead, follow it, because it's only going to help make things right in your life a whole lot quicker. Okay? Thank you so much for sharing with us tonight, folks, and for being with us. I think we are at the end of our line. Please remember, if I can't see it now, but if there has been someone on here hacking, please do not tap into it. It is not someone that I have allowed on the show. In the meantime, if I haven't been able to get to you tonight, I will be on tomorrow night with the 2 questions for $10 that can get directly answered. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening.
Good night, everyone.